Hello friends, this is RK from RK Share Market and Investment. It's a short video on Nifty analysis and the option strategy for Monday. Small disclaimer. Let us go to the chart. So this is how the Nifty chart looked like on a 5 minutes time frame on the Friday trading session. So on Thursday it ended up at 8,267, and on Friday morning it opened with a positive note only. So it positive note or on a neutral phase, and then it gained a couple of points and then shared and then dropped up to this level, and then from here it took a kind of support, and then it gradually rose up, but it made a kind of resistance at this 8,859. So you can see these levels were discussed over the last couple of days, so none of the levels I have not changed. So all these levels hold still good, and you can see wherever the support and resistance it is taking at this 8,323, it took a kind of major support, and also like a resistance at this 8,400 level. So you can see almost 1 hour it was ranging between this 8,323 and 8,400 until it gave a breakout at this 11:30. So after this breakout, it straight away went up to this 8,860 or 859 level, where it took a kind of a resistance and then dropped during this after lunch session, and then took a support at this 8,548, and then it finally closed at 8,745. So Nifty on a overall it was a very good day. So almost gained 500 points or 482 points compared to the previous close. It suffered a kind of major pull down due because Bank Nifty was not giving enough support for the Nifty to move up. So one of the main reason was Bank Nifty was holding it a little bit low. So that was one of the reason. So this is how it traded on a day. So how you can capture this kind of points where you can take a reversal trade, or how you can capture this kind of very good trending. So it's a kind of very good trending starting from here to here. So you can capture at any kind of this place. Any kind of this place is a kind of very good point to entry. All of this can be captured, and you can capture these kind of points very well ahead. And before that we will go to this kind of NSE option chain data. So if you come to the option chain data, Nifty is having a kind of major support at this 8,500 level, which we discussed on uh, Friday session also. So on Friday I told you that this 8,500 is holding a kind of major support. So hope Nifty will not go below this 8,500, so it will give a kind of good bounce. And then also this 8,100 is also holding a kind of major support for the Nifty. So on the previous day closing, like it was closed at 8,267. On that day we discussed these two levels, 8,100 and 8,000 level, which were holding like around 20 lakh and 15 lakh kind of contract open interest over here. And again under the current scenario, this 8,500 is holding a 20 lakh contract. So we can expect these three levels, 8,500, and if it goes down 8,100 or 8,000, will kind of give a good support for the Nifty. So even if it drops, it cannot go below this 8,100 level. So maximum 600 points it might drop tomorrow, considering the global scenario. And at the upper side you can see this 9,000 is acting as a major resistance on both the sides. The put option is also having 16 lakh open interest. On the call option side it is having 14 lakh. So overall, based on the option chain data, so Nifty is looking bullish, but considering the global scenario, it might go down. You can say there is no much of open interest on the call option side. So this clearly says Nifty to go up, but let us wait and watch, and we'll have a kind of look into this global data also, how this SGX Nifty. You can see SGX Nifty is down during the closing session of this 21st March. So let us see how it is opening tomorrow. So based on this, market will move tomorrow. Till then, just stay positive. So it's a kind of very good move. Started recovering from this 7,800 level to this 8,800 level. 1,000 points gain is not a small thing for Nifty to do in 2 sessions. And let us have a look at the support and option chain data. So support for Nifty is at, so this is the closing session, closing points 8,745. So the next support will be at 8,700 level, 8,548, 8,400, 8,323, and 8,260. And further, if it goes down, that 8,100 and 8,000 will act as a major support for Nifty. and on the upper side this will give us a good resistance for the Nifty to move up, and further if it goes up 9000 level, 9100 and 9263 will act as a major resistance for Nifty to move up further. And on Thursday's video I have posted this, so it's a small update. So I gave a tick mark over here. So this is a kind of great winner from this kind of option chain reading. So you can see from 505 it went up to 919 and finally it closed at 825. Gave a kind of very good results over here. So unlike a bank nifty, in bank nifty you can see a lot of premium have eroded, that's why I have not recommended bank nifty, whereas in Nifty I strongly recommended to go with this in the money option, and it gave a kind of very good return. And on the other side you can see a lot of premium eroded, so it's a kind of good winner. So that's why I mentioned like a star mark. So it was a kind of star performer for the a day. And coming to Monday's option chain data, so considering the option chain, so we strongly recommend to go ahead with any of these two call option chain, in the money or at the money. So this might give us a kind of good return considering, but I would say try to avoid, because tomorrow opening might be kind of negative or neutral. So let us stay put and then watch, and then let us go with the trend. But from my side, based on the option chain, I would recommend to go ahead with any of these two. So how to analyze these kind of data? For example, if you look at the graph, so this is a kind of strong trend. You can definitely catch this trend like from this 8200. Even if you miss, you might have catch up over here, and then you might have enjoyed all these kind of 500 points rally in Nifty. 500 point rally in Nifty is not a simple thing. So this can be captured with a kind of small technical data or small technical indicators, and then this retracement also you can capture. So all these are very much possible only with the kind of technical indicators. So for this, what we are planning to do is we are planning for a kind of small program, TLP. TLP is nothing but train like a pro and trade like a pro. So in this program we are this is a kind of 2-day technical workshop which we planned at Chennai on 11th and 12th of April. So this is basically nothing but a kind of how to do this stock selection. So basically stock selection, and then using technical analysis like moving average or Fibonacci retracement, and then RSI. These two will give you a kind of very good benefits. For example, this will be captured with the kind of moving analysis, which is a kind of trend, and then this can be observed with the RSI, where you can see the loss of momentum for going down, and then a breakout which can be clearly seen. From this breakout, it's a kind of thing, and then this point can be captured very well with the kind of RSI, and then this retracement with the help of Fibonacci retracement. How to capture this? So all these things will be covered in this TLP program. So after this TLP, you will become a master in a kind of master with this kind of 3 technicals, and then you can do your intraday or your short term or long term or a kind of the bigger investments. So this is how it is going to be. So we expect the coronavirus to get eased out within this kind of period, and then it will give us a way to carry out this workshop. So stay registered for this workshop. So the fees will be very minimal, and let us hope for the best. All the best, and have a beautiful profit making week ahead, guys. Thank you. Thanks very much. Bye.